Can you imagine waking up one day and discovering that the pain in your legs isn't just another annoyance of aging, but a silent signal that something much more serious is happening inside your body? What thousands of older women are feeling every morning isn't simply the weight of the years, but an urgent warning that their muscles are crying out for help. And the most alarming thing is that most don't know it. More than 70% of women over 60 report leg pain, fatigue when walking, or insecurity when climbing stairs. But what isn't said enough is that this suffering could be reversed with something as simple as improving your diet. In fact, 3 specific foods, ones you probably already know, could be the key to helping your legs regain strength, stability, and freedom. Today, I'm going to reveal not only what those foods are, but also how to properly incorporate them into your daily life so you can walk again without pain, without fear of falling, and with the vitality you thought was lost. But before we go on, I want to ask you a direct question. Have you been feeling weaker lately? Do you find it hard to do simple tasks like getting up from the couch or walking through the market without needing to stop and rest? If so, this message is for you. Subscribe to the channel now if you want to receive more useful and practical information to keep your body strong and healthy at any age. Here, we share evidence-based tips, explained clearly and tailored especially for women over 60. Back to the topic. What's happening inside your body is called sarcopenia. It's a complicated name, but it has very real effects. The progressive loss of muscle mass. This condition advances with age and primarily affects the legs because they're the largest muscles in the body and the ones we use most to move. Sarcopenia is as silent as it is dangerous. It doesn't hurt at first, but by the time you notice it, it's already stolen part of your mobility. Mrs. Sophia, a 72-year-old retired teacher, was always active. She walked every day through her neighborhood, enjoyed visiting her grandchildren, and tended to her garden. But in less than a year, she started avoiding leaving the house. At first, it was a slight pain when climbing stairs. Then came insecurity when stepping off curbs. Until one day, while getting up from the couch, she lost her balance and fell. Luckily, she didn't break anything. But what followed was a downward spiral, fear, a sedentary lifestyle, and growing weakness. All because she didn't know her body needed something it wasn't getting. That something was key nutrients that her muscles could no longer produce on their own. After age 60, the body drastically reduces the production of hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, which are essential for muscle maintenance. Additionally, the ability to absorb protein also decreases. It's as if your internal muscle factory started shutting down shifts and operating with fewer workers. But all is not lost. Science has shown that muscle loss can be stopped and even reversed with simple but powerful changes in diet. And that's where our 3 main allies come in: eggs, sardines, and natural yogurt. These aren't trendy superfoods. They're real, accessible solutions backed by studies proving their effectiveness in fighting sarcopenia. Before diving into each one, it's important to understand why conventional diets often fail for older women. Many menus are designed to eat less and lower cholesterol, but they don't account for the specific needs of a woman over 60, who requires more protein, more calcium, more vitamin D, more omega-3s, more of everything. Instead, most reduce portions, eliminate healthy fats, and end up eating without truly nourishing themselves. This creates a state of muscle starvation, where the body lacks the raw materials to maintain tissues. And when muscles don't get what they need, they weaken. That's the root of the problem, and it's exactly what Sophia was experiencing: a seemingly healthy diet, but insufficient in the right nutrients. One of the first symptoms of sarcopenia is difficulty performing basic actions. Do you struggle to stand up without using your hands? Do you feel unsteady walking on the sidewalk or crossing the street? Do you lack the strength to carry a grocery bag? These are all signs that your muscles need urgent attention. Another key sign is early fatigue. Things you used to do easily, like walking in the park or doing light cleaning, now require breaks. This isn't just aging. It's a signal that your muscles are running on low reserves. And if that wasn't enough, instability when walking is one of the most dangerous signs. According to Mexico's National College of Geriatric Medicine, over 80% of falls in older women are related to muscle weakness in the legs. The saddest part is that many women accept this decline as normal and resign themselves to living with pain, insecurity, or even dependence on others. But it doesn't have to be this way. We're not talking about expensive solutions or extreme routines. We're talking about real foods you can easily include in your diet that have a direct impact on your strength and mobility. In Mexico, recent studies have shown that between 30% and 35% of older women suffer from sarcopenia to varying degrees. That's an alarming figure considering that with small changes, consequences like fractures, hospitalizations, or loss of independence could be avoided. The human body is incredibly resilient. Even after 70, muscles can regenerate if given the right stimulus. And the first step is providing them with the right fuel. Just as a car needs quality gasoline to run, your body needs complete proteins, essential vitamins, and healthy fats to keep moving without pain. And here's the big advantage. Eggs, sardines, and natural yogurt aren't just nutrient-rich. They also have extremely high bioavailability. This means your body digests and absorbs them far more efficiently than other foods. The more bioavailable a food is, the more your muscles benefit from every gram you consume. Let's start with the first one, eggs. For years, eggs were demonized for their cholesterol content, but science has debunked this myth. What many women don't know is that eggs are one of the most complete foods for maintaining muscle mass. Each egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein, with all the essential amino acids your body can't produce on its own. And most importantly, they're highly digestible, even for women with slow digestion. Studies in people over 65 show that the body absorbs up to 90% of the protein from eggs, compared to only 70% from red meat. This is especially relevant for those who already have digestive issues or difficulty chewing meat. But beyond protein, eggs provide choline, which improves communication between nerves and muscles. When this connection fails, muscles don't respond well, leading to instability when walking. Additionally, the yolk contains lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that combat chronic inflammation. This inflammation is one of the invisible causes of joint pain and progressive muscle loss. That's why including 2 eggs daily, boiled, scrambled with minimal oil, or in omelets, can make a real difference in your strength and stability. A simple recipe you can try is the protective omelet. Beat 2 eggs with a pinch of turmeric and black pepper, both anti-inflammatory. Cook over low heat, and fill with cooked spinach and a bit of fresh cheese. This dish delivers protein, iron, calcium, and antioxidants in a single meal, perfect for breakfast or dinner. Now let's move to the second great ally, sardines. Though many women avoid them because of their taste or because they're seen as a cheap food, the truth is they're a nutritional gem, especially for older adults. Sardines contain high-quality protein, active vitamin D, calcium, omega-3s, phosphorus, and even coenzyme Q10. All of that in a single food. Omega-3s, particularly DHA and EPA, act as natural anti-inflammatories that protect muscle fibers, reduce stiffness, and improve mobility. They also help regulate blood pressure, triglycerides, and improve cardiovascular function. The vitamin D in sardines is crucial for calcium absorption, strengthening bones, and reducing the risk of fractures. A single 100-gram serving of canned sardines covers more than 70% of your daily vitamin D needs, which is vital for postmenopausal women when bone loss accelerates. And if you eat the sardines with their soft, edible bones, you're providing bioavailable calcium directly to your body. A delicious and practical way to incorporate them is the strengthening pâté. Mash a can of sardines in olive oil, well drained, with a bit of lemon juice, fresh parsley, and a teaspoon of mustard. Spread it on whole grain bread or pair it with carrot sticks. This snack isn't just tasty and satisfying, it also protects your muscles and bones. And finally, we come to the most underrated food of all, natural yogurt. Many women consume it just for the calcium, but few know that natural yogurt, especially Greek or artisanal, contains slow-absorbing proteins that nourish muscles for hours. This is essential to prevent nocturnal catabolism, the moment when the body, lacking nutrients, starts breaking down muscle tissue for energy. Beyond calcium, natural yogurt contains phosphorus, magnesium, and live probiotics that balance gut flora, improve nutrient absorption, and reduce systemic inflammation. Without a healthy gut, nutrients don't reach their destinations, and that's something that worsens with age. That's why improving your microbiota is key to maintaining muscle strength. A study published in Clinical Nutrition showed that older women who consumed natural yogurt daily had better leg strength and fewer joint pains than those who didn't. Want a functional and tasty recipe? Try the Nighttime Regeneration Glass, 200 g of natural Greek yogurt mixed with a teaspoon of cinnamon, anti-inflammatory, and chia seeds. Eat this 30 minutes before bed to stimulate muscle synthesis during sleep. Now, it's important to talk about something key: total daily protein intake. Many older women consume between 30 and 40 g of protein a day when they actually need between 1.2 and 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight. That means a 70-kilo woman should consume between 84 and 105 grams of protein daily to stop muscle loss. The good news is that with a smart diet, this is entirely possible. 2 eggs at breakfast, 12 g of protein, 100 grams of sardines at lunch, 25 g of protein, 200 grams of Greek yogurt at night, 20 grams of protein. Other complementary foods, legumes, seeds, tofu, low-fat cheeses, they easily add up to what's needed. Plus, I recommend an effective strategy: distribute protein throughout the day. Eating 30 grams in one meal isn't as effective as spreading 20 to 25 grams across 3 or 4 different moments. Your body makes better use of smaller, frequent doses. Exercise plus diet, this is the winning combination. You don't need high-impact workouts. Walking 20 minutes a day, doing heel raises, supported squats, and elastic band exercises after meals enhances the use of the protein you consumed. It's like turning on your muscles' internal machinery right when they have the fuel they need. And don't forget something fundamental: hydration. A dehydrated body can't transport nutrients effectively. Drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. If you live in a hot climate or take diuretics, even more. And the sun? It's also part of the treatment. Just 15 minutes of daily sun exposure on your arms or legs activates the vitamin D you consumed from food. If you can't get sun exposure, consult your doctor about supplementation. For many older women, the biggest obstacle is thinking it's too late. But there's no such thing as too late to care for your body. Every change, no matter how small, makes a difference. Including these 3 foods, moving a bit more, hydrating better, it all adds up. Mrs. Sophia discovered this after her fall. Today, at 73, she walks without a cane again, goes to the park with her grandchildren, and cooks her own lunches. If she could do it, why not you? Don't ignore what your legs are telling you. Your body needs nutrients, movement, and care. Sarcopenia isn't inevitable. You can reverse it. And it all starts with 3 foods that transform your day. Click on the video that appears on the screen to discover a gentle exercise routine you can do at home to boost these changes. Don't resign yourself to pain or dependence. You can regain your strength and freedom step by step. Click now. Your body will thank you tomorrow.